Rhea spent the night before the eclipse on the Regia's roof thinking about wolves and kisses. The top of the palace, above it all, away from it all, was the place she most needed when her restless mind would not rest, when the walls of the royal compound felt too finite and her thoughts required utmost freedom. After a long day, Rhea climbed the bay laurel, scooting across its branches to where her hands could just make purchase on the rooftop. She pulled herself up, unrolled the blanket she kept stored there, and lay across the clay tiles. Breathing steadily, one hand on her ribs, the other on her belly, Rhea engaged the world above. "Hello, beautiful," she told the moon. This was no relaxation exercise, no passive observation. There was nothing passive about Rhea Sylvia, but an active conversation between herself and the sky. For Rhea saw herself in the night, as if it were a mirror reflecting her own humanity, and she had so many questions. What was I born to do? And how shall I do it? Though Rhea was not exceptionally skilled, not particularly musical, only adequate at the loom and possessed of no prowess with a bow or sword, she felt remarkable. She believed in her own importance, in her place in the universal plan. And the stars surely held all the answers. They guided sailors home. They must know the direction of Rhea's life as well. Below her, the Regia, the royal palace and all its environs, transitioned into nocturnal life. In her periphery, Rhea could see windows illuminated by lamp and candle, could almost feel the pulse of bodies moving across the tufa-paved courtyards, returning from their tasks to their rooms, could almost hear the timbre of each voice change as stress lessened and selfness returned. And out in the beyond, among the sleeping trees and hills, her people, the people of Alba Longa, ended their own exhausting days, and Rhea pictured other women, other lives, other dreams. Her mind found more possibility, more freedom in the darkness. During the night, without diurnal distraction, memory and conjecture held equal rank. The present ceased pressing its priority, and Rhea could both imagine and remember at almost the same time. A confusing but delightful trajectory of thought. Thinking about her own thinking was a way to uncover herself, and there was no better place for self-discovery than the roof. It was her older brother, Lausus, who had shown her how to reach this beloved summit. When she was too small to merely pull herself from tree limb to stone, he ordered her to jump. "I will fall," young Rhea cried in terror. "Carry me." "You can do hard things, Ilia." He was stern, but correct. She could, and she did, taking a wild leap and flying, landing hard on her knees. She'd punched Lausus furiously, and he'd taken her fists with a smile.